Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for your present, aren't you? Well now, young people were more polite back in my day, respected their elders. Of course, we had a real overseer back then, worthy of respect. Not like that one over there with his rules and his secrets. Why, I have half a mind to just up and tell you. Oh my, there I go again with my old lady talk, and you still waiting patiently for your present. I suppose you could have asked more politely, but it is still your birthday, so here you go. A nice sweet roll I baked just for you.
How do you like that Pip-Boy, son? Fit all right and everything? Get it off? Why in the world would you want to do that? Your Pip-Boy's the best friend you'll ever have. Besides, you can't get it off. Biometric seals, etc. I could tell you some stories about trying to take them off the old folks. Well, that's hardly a fit subject for a kid's birthday party. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Pretty soon you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. Sure, most people don't give a thought to their Pip-Boy as long as it keeps working. Well, anyway, I got this for your birthday. It isn't much, and you probably already have one. But there you go. Happy birthday.
Yeah, Paul. I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer. Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk.
Why don't you introduce...
Are you ready for your surprise? Since when? Regardless, I think you'll like this one. You're getting older, and you've got your Pip-Boy. I figure you're old enough for this too. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. Took us a good 3 months to find the parts to get it working again. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? Want to give it a try? Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot anytime you want. I'm sorry you feel that way. Maybe you haven't grown up as much as I thought. If you don't want it, I'm sure I can find someone who does.
Tunnel snakes? Stupid tunnel snakes! Immature assholes, if you ask me! Why won't they leave me alone? It's not my fault my father's the overseer. I don't care about their stupid gang. Can you talk to them? Maybe Butch will listen to you. Please? Fight my own battles? Sure. 3 against 1 is fair. What's gotten into you? I thought we were friends. Turns out you're just as big a jerk as these idiots. Come on! You've got to wake up! No! You've got to get up, right now! If my father's men catch you here, I don't know what will happen. Well, you better start being afraid. I just watched them beat Jonas over and over again. They killed him! Now, shut up and listen to me. It all started with your dad. He's escaped from the vault somehow. I guess you didn't know? Jonas must have helped him escape, and when my father found out, they think you're part of it. And I don't think they'll be interested in listening to your explanations. No, I've thought about it. There's only one way. You have to follow your dad. You have to leave the vault. Fine, be that way. Good luck with the whole vault-in lockdown, rad roaches everywhere, and security guarding every door. I'm sure you'll have no trouble escaping on your own. Fine, I can't stop you. You don't deserve it, but I'll wait here so when you change your mind, you'll know where to find me.
Okay.
Well, look who's come crawling back. What do you want? I don't even know why I bother with you.
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat roaches! Please, I know I've always been a jerk towards you. I know it! But you can't walk away and let her die, just because I was an asshole. Please! I'm begging you! Okay, sure. You can join the Tunnel Snakes. I'll be your best friend forever. Whatever you want. Just save my mom. You're a real bastard, you know that? I hate your guts, you fucking coward!
Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw you. Now, come on, that's not fair. I wasn't even there. I had some words with the Overseer when I saw what they'd done to Jonas. But they all went crazy when they realized what your dad had done. Opened the vault door. Good gravy, if it was anybody but your dad, I'd have thought he was a traitor too. But not him. If he opened that door, he must have had his reasons. And you better follow him, quick.
Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him! Gladly. The only reason I'm not calling the guards is out of respect for your dad. I don't want him to lose the only family he has left. You'd better get out of here before I change my mind.
Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Did Moriarty send you? That lying bastard. Roped you into finding me too, huh? Well, you're not getting a damn thing from me. You hear me? Not a damn thing. Open fire.
Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here? Don't play tough with me. I was shooting my gun when you were still an itch in your daddy's pants. I thought you were one of the family. There's some low-life gangers who've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble lately. Look, pal, if you think I'm gonna get my ass shot off playing the hero, you're dead wrong. If I know they're coming, I lock myself inside like everyone else. We're really in a bad way and could use some help. Fine. That's what I've come to expect from strangers. Always thinking of themselves. Why don't you just get out of Arafu? I've got a road to watch. You again, huh? What is it now? Playing games with me, huh? Fine. I got better things to do.
Yes. Who is it? There's no way I'm letting you wackos in here.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out. Look, pal, there is no way you're going to get to me or my wife, so just back on out of here. Do you understand English? I said get out. Hey!
Oh my, I don't know. Mrs. West is probably whipping up a batch of her famous cookies, and all the kids are playing in the yards. It's so nice outside. The grass looks lovely this time of year. Well now, there's no cause for name-calling. How rude. I have a pie cooling on the windowsill I must attend to. Good day.
Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need arises. So that's the way it's gonna be, huh? That's fine. That's fine. Just as long as we understand each other. This here is my town. These are my people. You so much as breathe wrong, and I'm gonna fucking end ya. You got something you want to prove, boy? I think you're suicidal. Try me. By now, most people don't give a shit. They figure if it ain't gone off by now, it never will. I respectfully disagree. Oh, really? Is that so? You may not think much of this town, but you're a guest in my home, and I advise you to behave as such. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
It's a shame that you so easily mock us without even knowing our doctrine. We see creation and unification in atoms glow. Even knowing the truth, you continue to mock us. How very, very sad.
Look. Hey, Smoothskin, do you need something? A drink, maybe? Anything? Anything at all? Haven't you ever seen a ghoul before? Yeah, great. What do you need? Asshole. Oh, good. If it isn't my favorite Smoothskin. Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Yeah, enjoy, dick. This is hopeless.
I'm out of here.
Good enough.
Fucking do it again.
Nova. Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that. Oh, you like it rough, huh? Well, that costs extra. Beat it, kid. Go look for Daddy somewhere else. I'm out of here! I'm hit!
I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the wastes. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal? All right, relax. But all you've done is delay the inevitable. Without those parts, the plant's gonna croak sooner or later. But what do you care? You just want your money. Here, take it and get out.
You live in big town, you learn to accept death. Big talk killer. Why don't you leave and let me watch out for people less discriminating than yourself?
Oh, hi there. I'm Bittercup. No one understands me. You're just like all the others around here. Fine, be that way. You'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry.
I can hook you up. A solid chem dealer is hard to find out here in the wastes. Trust me. I know. I can only sell to you when my shift at the Lantern is over. Meet me up at the water treatment plant if you need something. Look, keep your bullshit judgments to yourself, man. Just don't tell Jenny or Andy and we'll be fine. Yeah, I'm not really interested in chit-chatting with you. Buy something or leave me alone.
He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him. You better stop playing games with me, boy.
I'm not sure what you're trying to imply, but it's no crime to be paid for doing work. Tenpenny charges me rent too, you know. In a perfect world, health care would be free. But since you've traveled through the wastes out there, you know it's not a perfect world, is it?
Are you going to do something about the problem or not? You're a bit of a loser, aren't you?
Welcome to Café Beau Monde. Gourmet meals and service with a smile. Most people consider mistreating food service providers as an invitation to get a little something unexpected in their meal. Oh, of course, I will do nothing of the sort. I've always dreamed of giving people fresh meals and a place to relax and enjoy a good conversation or two. You're lucky they even let you in here. I'm surprised they did, since it will only encourage those ghouls who want to live here.
Hey, welcome to Boutique La Chic. I'm Lydia Montenegro, proprietor. Here you'll find only the best, with a price tag you can boast about to your friends. You wouldn't know true value if it slapped you in the face.
Fine. Keep wearing that trashy outfit. I don't care. You probably couldn't afford to upgrade your look anyway. I could have made you fabulous. You're in definite need of an attitude adjustment, like those god-awful ghouls scrabbling at the gate all the time. They live in their own filth, squatting in the nearby metro tunnel. Security keeps shooting them, but they keep coming back. What are you suggesting by that? I don't think I like your tone. I'm Michael Hawthorne. Who are you? And more importantly, should I care? Well, then you'll excuse me if I don't invite you to share a drink.
Dear, introductions are in order. I am Mrs. Edgar Wellington. You may refer to me as Madam or My Lady Wellington. Tisk, tisk. You were raised by beasts, weren't you? Poor thing. Did those ghouls send you here to torment us civilized folk? I do hope you're not referring to me. I'm certainly a better conversationalist than some stupid ghoul, and I smell better, too. What? Why, I do believe you are being quite rude. Goodbye.
Hold on. Who let you in here? There's no need to get snippy with me, boy. Well, I just remembered I have something important to do. Goodbye.
I'm sure it will end in bloodshed. It's serious business, comrade. Are you mocking me, comrade? Call me daring. Everyone else does. Got a fire up your butt, huh? If you weren't a child, I'd show you what this old man can do.
You better choose your next words really carefully, 'cause you're starting to piss me off. You got balls. Really big ones. I'll assume you're kidding, 'cause no one shit-talks me and lives. We ghouls are just like the rest of you. Shit out of luck and doing our best to make it.
I'd rather be a whore than dead. Up yours. It's not like I've got a lot of other options. The only survival skill I've got is the one I'm using here. Hey, it's my life. Butt out. You're a pig, you know that?
Hey, watch your language, clown shoes. I don't pay them. They take care of me, so I take care of them. We rub each other wrong all night long.
We need more men like him if we're going to rebuild the world. You're an odd one, aren't you? So, what do you think of my fine tower here? It's quite the jewel of the Wasteland, isn't it? I dare say I'm quite proud of it myself. I say, must you be so caustic? Come now, a lot of work went into turning this husk of a tower into a place people can call home.
Disgusting? It's the most delicious drinks ever created. It quenches your thirst, boosts your energy, and even makes you smarter.
If you're going to get yourself killed out here, you mind doing it further away from our bunker? I don't want your corpse stinking up our little patch of heaven. Wrong answer, scum.
Defender Rococo Rockfowl, at your service. Gotta be careful out here, mister. Then I think we'd have a problem. And you don't want to be a problem around here. Protector Kasdan, he says I got a real knack for solving problems.
Well, hello. Welcome to Andale, winner of the Best Town in the USA contest. Well now, I'm sure that your home is just so much better than our little Andale. Well, I never. The nerve of some people. At least some of us know how to take the high road. Did you want something, Mr. Fancy Underground Vault? Or did you just come here to turn your nose up at us?
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately. I would be cautious about insulting the Brotherhood. We have very long memories. Very long. Leave this library and do not return. We have work to do here, and I have no time for ill-mannered Wastelanders. Go. I have no time for you, Wastelander. Go.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going? Oh, sure. Look, I don't have time for your bullshit. Turn around and go back the way you came.
My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit? Your words echo the very reason this place was established. What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized. What does it mean? Allow me to simplify it for you, since you are obviously of limited intellect. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean. I find your choice of words quite droll, but that is what I have come to expect from your kind. People like you call for our extermination or reform. Reforming implies something is wrong with us and needs to be eliminated. I think of my teachings as more of an improvement, a way to transcend our cannibalistic nature. That is correct, my arrogant friend, but you are missing the grand picture, I'm afraid. Let me counter that ignorance with a lesson in objectivity. I say we are no longer cannibal, only consuming the blood of our prey. What would that make us in your eyes? Names like that have no meaning here. Your insults are a wasted effort. In ceremony, each member of the family must speak one of the laws. It is theirs to remember and to enforce. Perhaps from these laws you can discover what we are. Return to me when you are ready. I was wondering...
You just don't get it, do you? We are his real family, okay?
Well, maybe that's because I don't want to be found. Why the heck are you looking for me anyway? Why can't everyone just leave me alone and let me make my own decisions? I can't stand this anymore. I don't even know who I am anymore or where I belong. My real family is gone because of me, and Vance is all I have now. Don't you understand me? I killed them, okay? My mother and father are dead because of me. It was the fucking hunger. That thing that's haunted me my entire life. Vance said it's not murder. Hell, we kill Brahmin every day just because we need to eat. Why is that okay? Vance was right. You humans will never understand what we're all about. This whole conversation is a waste of time. Get the fuck out of my room.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. On this boat, you sure as hell do. You don't get on without my say-so. So I'll ask you again. What are you doing here? Thanks for visiting Rivet City. Don't feel compelled to stop by again anytime soon.
I'm Gary. Gary Staley. If you ever get hungry, stop by Gary's Galley. Why, of course it's edible. You should come by and try the Meyerlurk cakes. They're my specialty.
Stay away from me. What do you want? Are you one of them? No. Don't take me back. I would rather die than be a slave for that awful Alistair Tenpenny. No. Please don't tell Sister. I think he's a slaver. I don't want to be taken by him. I suppose it was wrong of me to ask you for help. I won't talk to you about this again.
Ted Strayer, you can chill with me if you want, dude. Whoa, dude. You don't have to get all in my face. I'll just make myself scarce.
Yeah? What do you want? Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be.
What's your problem, mister? What did you say about my mother? You take that back! Oh yeah? Well, you're an asshole.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. Watch your tone, sir. To suggest the destruction of such fine specimens is almost, well, blasphemy. I'll have you know, this collection is a complete chronicle of our nation's history. A unique glimpse into the past. Your rude tone leads me to believe you aren't interested in a little proposal I have for you.
I'll tell you what I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start anything down here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass. Yeah, well, it's my dump, not yours. Either order a drink or get out.
Hey, good looking. How come you haven't bought me a drink yet?
Tightwad? Hi, I'm Angela. My dad runs Gary's Galley. If you want anything to eat, talk to him. What? That's gross. I'm not some whore. Get away from me before I call security.
They call me sister. Don't ask. Are you making fun of my name? It's a damn good thing for you this place is crawling with security. Otherwise, I'd kick your ass. You're bothering me. You don't want to bother me. So do I. You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. Don't get any cute ideas. Security is just a shout away.
Don't know you, don't care. Keep it short. Ain't worth the ammo. Just walk away before security hauls you away.
Maybe you don't know who you're talking to. I'm Commander Danvers, Assistant Chief of Security. I'm his second in command. I run the night shift and he runs the day shift. Is this conversation going somewhere? Because I've got things to do.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you don't belong here. The super mutants have overrun our brothers at the Galaxy News radio building, and we're headed there to back them up. You can tag along if you want, but keep your head down and try not to do anything stupid. Kid, out here cocky will get you killed. I've seen a super mutant strike squad like that take down 5 well-armed soldiers. But fine, next time you want to take them on yourself and buy yourself an early retirement, go right ahead.
The look on your face says it all. You're wondering who the heck this guy is and why you should care. Well, prepare to be enlightened. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Someone woke up on the wrong side of bed this morning. Why don't you just sit back and relax? I'm not here to fight. At least not you. Only fight I'm interested in is the good fight. And I wage that every day on the airwaves. Hey now, there's no need for that kind of talk. I'm here to help, not to hurt. Whoa, whoa, smoke a peace pipe, take a deep breath and count to 10. Whatever it is you need to do to calm down. You need 3 dogs' help, and 3 Dog needs your help. Let's get together and make it work. Fine, fine. Since you're too impatient to listen to the details, I'll get to the point. The broadcast relay on the Washington Monument needs to be replaced. You aren't getting the dish for me, you're getting it for you.
I've managed to keep it going so far, but, well, I'm not sure how long I can keep it up. Hey, you asked. Don't blame me if you don't like what you hear.
That's Sharon. Let's just say, well, he's a loyal employee. Don't mess with me, and he won't mess with you. No, he is not. Sir, you insult me. I do not believe in slavery. It is an abomination.
Gob? Yes, of course. He's my son. Well, not really. Not like you would think of a son. We ghouls don't really work like that, but I love him like he's my own. Do you know him? Have you seen him? Is he all right? You what? You son of a bitch! This is hopeless.
What are you looking at? You'd think you'd never seen a ghoul up close before. Are you comparing me to what? A zombie? You bigot. Take your sweaty carcass elsewhere.
Stare.
What now? You're starting to piss me off. Are you one of them ghoul haters? Is that so? Even if I call you a milk-sucking, mutant-loving, water-stealing son of a whore? Another human bigot. It figures. Go mate with a super mutant.
Hi.
Dr. Barrows at your service. What brings you to the chop shop? Come to lend me a hand, I hope. I can always use fresh human samples. That's just the attitude I've come to expect from most people. It's sadly what sets us apart. I'm not going to dissect you alive or tear out your entrails like in some lurid horror movie. All of my experiments are done by the book and scientifically. My dear friend, yelling zombie in Underworld would be like yelling sand in a desert. Pointless. Obviously, you take no appreciation in what I am trying to achieve. Please leave me be. I have much to do. I'm afraid she's going to be out for a while. She's not well at all. Don't worry, though. I'm sure the rest of Riley's Rangers will show up soon and take her home. That kind of talk is uncalled for. I was, am, and always will be a doctor of medicine. I don't care if she was a super mutant. I'd still help her. If they hauled your sorry shot-up body into my clinic, I'd try and save you too.
You're a sharp one. We're from Paradise Falls. We're hunting runaway slaves. Have you seen any? You are really starting to piss me off. Lucky for you, I don't have time to give you an attitude adjustment. Just answer one question and you can go. What do you know about the Temple of the Union? Then I'm just going to have to kill you. What the hell? Newcomer to town, huh? Well, I'm Dominic Delasadro. Popular activities around town are trading, listening to row yap, and burying thieves in unmarked graves. Of course, we ran out of thieves to bury long ago. Saw to it myself. Might be a dead art, unless you're planning on stealing anything. Sure, you do that. We can take turns shooting each other. Teams are the whole damned town versus your face. Our team's got a winning record. Now, if we're done with this little pissing contest, I've got to get back to work. But I can tell we're just going to be best friends forever.
Here, have a drink on the house. Welcome to Canterbury. I'm Joe Porter. I make sure folks around here can get a meal when they need it. Sorry, but our water purifier's been on back order for about 200 years. Unless you're here to make the delivery, I suggest you be glad for what you've got.
Huh. Why'd you want to do that? Well, hope you had fun with that.
What's your business, stranger? That's some tough talk, stranger. You should clear out of here before I'm forced to make you.
We are all escaped slaves. I need your solemn promise not to betray us to Paradise Falls or the slavers. Until I get that, you cannot leave here. So, do I have your word? I don't want to get in a fight with you, but I would rather die than risk the slavers finding us. Is a simple promise so much to ask?
Stop right there, mister. What you think you're doing in the Republic of Dave? Communist! He's a communist! Everyone come quick!
We have someone new in my I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave? Don't waste my time. I've got important things to do around here. Have it your way. You'll never leave the Republic. Alive, that is.
To Dave.
No! Not so close!
Communist! He's a communist! Everyone, come quick! Then you are hereby exiled from the Republic of Dave. There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic? Dictatorship? You insult me. Obviously, the Wasteland radiation has taken away your capacity to reason.
Tree minders shun technology and embrace nature. All technology has brought the world is violence and death. Listen, my friend. I will forgive your insolent tone because he has asked to see you. But make no mistake, if you wish to cause trouble here, we have the means to defend ourselves. You have much to learn about patience, my friend. However, you are correct. I will get to the point.
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
He's not my god. He's everyone's god. You, me, everyone. This place isn't meant just for the tree minders. It's for all mankind. Heresy? Not at all. Leaf Mother Laurel's word is just as binding as Tree Father Birch's. I have no obligation to follow one or the other. How dare you speak to a bloom seer like that? I know our laws better than any outsider would. Now be gone.
Quite well.
You have a lot of nerve. We've shown you nothing but hospitality. And then instead of thanks, you choose to hurl insults? I'm all for sharing Oasis with the rest of the Wasteland, but if you're an example of what we face in doing so, perhaps it's a mistake.
Sometimes I even curl up all cozy-like and sleep next to his root after I have a bad dream. I tell him what I'm scared of, and he tells me what he's scared of. It makes me feel better knowing I'm not the only one. Hey, he's not a monster, you meanie. I never want to talk to you again.
He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry. You'll soon see things as I do. I've had enough of your blasphemy. I've tolerated it this long because you're an outsider, but no more. If you wish to test me again, you'll find yourself banished from Oasis. That's it. You are no longer welcome in Oasis. Get out immediately. If you remain here against my wishes, we'll have no choice but to put you down. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him. I've had enough of your blasphemy.
You know, they've got some guards. The dad thinks he's a hero and pulls a gun, whatever. So they bring that crap in here and trade it. But mostly the only stuff I get is from these guys. And they keep the good stuff for themselves. Hey, man, rude. You don't like it? Shop somewhere else. But if you know of any way I could get some better stock in here, maybe we could work something out. It'd give me more to trade and give those animals out there more reason to open up their pockets. Yeah, whatever, asshole. Shut up and buy something.
Hey, mister, can you get us out of here? Thanks for nothing, ass.
Jotun. Yes, Jotun. Don't care what you think. What do you want? It has been both an honor and a privilege to serve in the Army of the United States. What are your final orders? I am shocked to hear these words from you. I thought I was doing my best to hold these fortifications on behalf of our country. Since I have obviously failed that task in your eyes, the only task I held dear, I see no recourse but to do the honorable thing. I hereby relinquish command and control of this fortification to you. Good luck to you, Mr. Jefferson, and give Sally my regards.
You saved my life. Thank you. Damn. What happened? Ah, shit.
Music.
Why would you do that, huh? These people want their music.
Some asshole murdered our DJ. Hooray.
Quiet makes people stop drinking. Turn the radio back on. Stop messing with that radio.
Oh, just look at my terrible manners. I'm Agatha. It's so nice to meet you. Now, what brings you all the way out here? Huh. Well, I see you have manners I'd come to expect from a wasteland dweller. All I've done is offer you safe harbor in my home. No need to get testy with me, young man. That's just about all I'm going to take from the likes of you. When you walked in, I thought you were different than the normal riffraff that crawls out of the sand. I see now that I was wrong. Come back and talk to me when you decide to be more civil. My husband built this place way out here for a reason. Rest his soul. Well, that's the most insulting thing anyone has ever said to me. Here I offer my hospitality, and you spit it right back in my face. Watch the sass, Captain Sassy Pants. I can still hold my own if I have to. My husband made me learn a thing or two about how to defend myself. Besides, I have a caravan come through here about once a week. They'd miss me if I was gone. That's disgusting. I'm old enough to be your grandmother. I won't have that kind of talk in this house.
What? Where am I? What happened? How long have I been out? Huh? What the hell are you talking about? That isn't very funny. If my guys were here, they'd kick your... Oh, shit. My team. What the hell happened? Look, asshole, I don't know who you are, but no one talks to Riley that way. Yeah, you heard me. The Riley of Riley's Rangers. Nice that you pick on bedridden people. That how you get your jollies? Does it make you feel tough? If you want to hear me out, then shut the hell up. If not, get out of my face. If you're going to continue to irritate me, I'm not going to be so nice about it. Wow, you're really an asshole. You know that? I'm sorry. The name's Riley. Yeah, the Riley, as in Riley's Rangers. Laugh it up, kid. It's easy for you to make fun of me now when I'm in this condition. Keep making jokes, and I'll show you what it's like to be in a coma. Look, I just woke up expecting to see the pearly gates. Can you cut me some slack or what? If time wasn't so precious right now, I wouldn't be so on edge either. I need to get help for the rest of the Rangers, and fast. You got a lot of class, kid. I feel worse than I look. My team is trapped on the roof of the Statesman Hotel in Vernon Square and completely surrounded by super mutants. Their ammo is almost gone, and I have no idea how much longer they have to live. Wow, you really are an asshole. Fine. I hope their deaths sit well on your conscience. Usually it isn't a problem, but this group was bigger than usual. We fought our way into Our Lady of Hope Hospital, hoping to find cover. I didn't ask you. Those bastards were everywhere. I don't know what was driving them. We fought our way to the roof and found a way across to the Statesman Hotel next door. Once in the hotel, the only way to go was up. Look, I don't know what your problem is, but I got 3 guys alone out there with an army of super mutants around them. Either help me by listening or get the hell out of my sight. I am not here to be judged by you or anyone else. Now, like I was saying, we had to fight our way up towards the roof of the Statesman. Fine. Since you're all business and obviously don't give a damn about human life, I got a proposal for you. You want to hear it, or are you going to keep flapping your lips? Are you completely stupid? I can barely walk right now, let alone climb a skyscraper. If I could even hold a pistol, I would go get my guys right now. I'm using everything I've got just standing here talking to you. Get the point? No. There is no way my guys are dead. If there's even the slimmest chance of surviving, they'll do it. If you won't go, stop wasting my fucking time and find me someone who will.
Hi there, I'm Timmy. Wanna play? What? Did I do something bad? No, no! Not my mommy and daddy, no!
What can I do for you, sport?
It's that Martha Simpson, isn't it? I knew it! That's it! I've had enough of Roger's lies and bullshit!
Good day.
I think we need to talk. I've been hearing things. Things that have happened out there. Megaton destroyed? You? You didn't have anything to do with that, did you? What I did can't even compare to such a thing. All those people. You're still my son, and I love you, but I can't begin to tell you how disappointed in you I am. We'll talk more about this when there's time. Right now we have work to do.
May I start by saying that I am sorry for your loss. I was acquainted with your father many years ago. The world has lost one of its few remaining visionaries. Taking the loss in stride, are we? It would seem the Brotherhood has more pressing matters to attend to than a 20-year-old defunct project. Out of respect for your father, however, I will offer advice. What exactly do you need? I fail to see how such a device would be useful to you. In fact, I doubt such a thing really works. Either way, the Brotherhood is not in possession of such a device. If you are determined to waste your time, you may go off in search of one. Yes, well, I'm afraid that with the emergence of the Enclave, the Brotherhood is rather busy right now. I elected to take time from my responsibilities to assist you. Perhaps I was in error. Nonetheless, we may have what you seek.
In the archives upstairs is an old pre-war Vault-Tec terminal. I will send word that you need access to it.
Indeed. Farewell.
Hail to you. By the traction of hospitality and on the word of Elder Lyons, I welcome you to the Citadel. And I am honored to say I was acquainted with your father. Now, what may I do to help you? I did, and you as well. Long ago, I helped guard the water purifier against the super mutant horde. When your father left, I escorted the two of you to Megaton. He was a nobleman. I was saddened to hear of his passing. But from what I've heard, he died with honor. He died for you. I only pray that my own death has such meaning. Then you did not know the man. I knew your father. I knew his goodness. And I will not have you sully the memory of a noble man. Go now. I have nothing more to say to you. We've said all that we have to say to one another. I will not have James disgraced by anyone, including his ungrateful child. Now get out of my sight! Hail to you, stranger. I am Knight Captain Dusk, in service of Steel. If you require anything, simply ask. Ha! Funny. Here's some free advice. You're our guest, so I'd be real careful about who you insult. That sort of thing might fly out in the wastes, but here in the Citadel, it'll earn you a few broken teeth.
See? That. Right there. That's the sort of shit that'll land a little girl like you in the infirmary. I'm sorry. What part of "I'm done with you" didn't you understand? Leave me alone, waster. Oh, really? Look, I know how you wasters are. You cap a few red scorpions and you think you can walk around like you own the fucking place. But things work differently around here. You got a problem with that? Then you go ahead and meet me in the lion's den after lights out. I'll solve your little problem the old-fashioned way.
Now that's a story. The only reason I'm here is because of Elder Lyons. You see, I grew up in the pit. Don't suppose you ever been there, huh? It's about 500 clicks to the northwest. Place is a nightmare. 3 irradiated rivers coming together. People there were not well. But the Brotherhood of Steel came down on the place with a righteous hammer. They called it the Scourge. Now see, that was just rude. Fine, no story for you. One night, a squad of brothers led by Paladin Lions swept into the city from over Mount Wash, tearing apart anyone who stood against them. They were completely outnumbered, and still they razed that place to the ground. Hey, you wanted to hear it. I'll never forget the sight of the Brotherhood of Steel breaching the breast of the mountain at dawn. Normally, that would get you a crack across the jaw. But since you didn't know what the pit was like, I let it go. I still have nightmares about the place. 30 years and how many horrors later, and the pit is still the worst thing I've ever seen. He put us in as initiates and kept a watchful eye over us. He was tough, but he taught us to stay alive. The man's like a father to me. You think that's funny? Elder Lyons is a great man who risked a lot for the Wastes. If I hear you disrespect him or me like that again, we're going to have words.
I find it hard to believe your father raised such a child. I feel pity for whatever it is you've gone through that has made you so bitter.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! This isn't some sort of hotel, you know? You don't just come and go as you please. I thought you were raised better than that. There's real trouble brewing, and you don't want to be a part of it. It wouldn't have if your father hadn't ruined everything by opening that door. Things were just fine until he decided to take a little walk.
Oh my God, you're back! You got my message and actually came back! What? Have you gone crazy from radiation or sunstroke or whatever they've got out there? This place is a police state and we're on the edge of civil war. If you won't help for me, at least do it for your home. You're leaving us? You're leaving me? I guess what the Overseer said was right. Now that you've been out there, you've stopped caring about anyone but yourself. We don't need your help. We'll take care of ourselves. You can just get out and never come back. I just heard what you did. It was terrible, but I guess it had to be done. You bastard! That's still one of our people you're talking about! As new Overseer, my first action is to banish you from Vault 101 forever. Whatever sort of friend you used to be, the Wastelands changed you. Now, get out of my vault, murderer!
Could you actually be a pure human? What's the matter with you? I assure you, I'm unlike the others in this dank place. The name's Fox. I'd shake your hand, but this room happens to be my prison set. Very well. If this is what is to be expected from interacting with humans, then I'm likely better off in here than out there amongst you. Back so soon? What is it now? Come to gawk at the caged animal? No, very well. I was hoping my first encounter with a human would have proven more beneficial. I'm saddened that I was mistaken. I know what it is. I know where it... What is it with your kind? This is why the bombs fell, you know. I have no reason to tell you anything. You kill me, you get nothing. So what's the point? Let me out of this place, and I'll retrieve the gap for you. So be it. Take your device and leave me here. It's what I expected. When you give up because you can't get the GAC and you realize your mistake, you'll be back. Look, we both know you're here to obtain the GAC. Why don't we stop this charade and work together? I read a tape once on how to tell if someone's lying. And I must say, you're a terrible liar. Why else would you be in this horrible place if it wasn't to get it? People before you have tried, and failed many times.
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple. You're going to tell me the code for that purifier, and you're going to tell me now. If you tell me the code, it might be worth your life. But you're really not in a position to be demanding anything, are you? I'll be honest. I'm running out of patience here, and I'm not looking to play games with you. You tell me that code, or it's going to cost you. Why do you insist on provoking me? Tell me the code now.
Colonel! Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. I have somewhere else to be.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you. You were my rescuer, and my only connection to this world, so I felt compelled to see you safe. But if this is what you think of me, perhaps I should not have bothered. But I know no one else in this world. It seems I didn't know you as well as I had thought. My mistake. I read about a museum of history in the South. Perhaps I can learn more about the world there without facing such enmity. I will take my leave of you. Goodbye, my rescuer.
Why not? Where is it? When we're done, I may just string you up from your precious purifier. Clearly, we need to revise our strategy.
The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor? You don't have to be an ass about it. Just forget it. I just need to know that you can hold it together for this. Can you do that?
I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws? So that's how it is? So much for chivalry. Fine, I'll do it. But I need the code. What? Are you out of your mind? We'll both die if this thing doesn't get turned on. Who knows how many other people will die too? Give me the damn code! You can't do this! Give me the code! You have to give me that code. If you won't turn this thing on, you have to at least let me do it. How can you do this? You have to give me that... Okay, I got it. I guess if this doesn't work... Are you kidding me? We don't have time for this. Fine. If you're going to do it, then do it. But hurry up.